Hello everyone, welcome in. This is the Crystal Guardian doing a reading today for the collective. Let's see what we have going on today. I'm going to be using the Romance and Love Oracle deck today. So let's see what we have going on. Call in our guides, guardians, spirit, ancestors. Watch over us, give us your protection, give us your guidance and your wisdom. Give any evil or negative energy turned our way, return to sender. I ask this in the name of the Most High Creator. And let's see what we need to know today. Okay, so we have unseen. Love can be blind. Ensure that you're not overlooking red flags. Okay. We have destiny. The reunion with your twin flame is a destined event. Okay. We have settling. Avoid settling for less than you deserve in love. We have sacrifice. Love may come with sacrifices. Evaluate what you're willing to give up. Okay, we have falling fast. Love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the process. And we have star. Your hope and optimism are powerful. Love magnet for you right now. Your hope and optimism are a powerful love magnet for you right now. We have passion. Keep the flame of passion alive. It's the heartbeat of love. One more, Spirit, one more. Ooh. We have two more that wanted to come out. Oh, three more. Okay. We have butterfly. You will meet a new love interest at a party or a night out. We have gifts. Love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. And we have apology. Never underestimate the power of a heartfelt apology. So let's see what we have so far. Unseen. Love can be blind. Ensure you're not overlooking red flags. Destiny. A reunion with a twin flame is a destined event. Settling. Avoid settling for less than you deserve in love. Sacrifice. Love may come with sacrifices. Evaluate what you're willing to give up. Gifts. Love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. Falling fast. Love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the process. Your hope and optimism are a powerful love magnet for you right now. Passion. Keep the flame of passion alive. It's the heartbeat of love. Butterfly, you will meet a new love interest at a party or a night out. Apology. Never underestimate the power of a heartfelt apology. Okay, so let's use a tarot to get more energy. Why is unseen out here? Okay, we have the Five of Cups, which is regret, failure, disappointment. And we have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. And that is karma, cycles, destiny, good luck. So with this falling under unseen, don't overlook the red flags because it will leave you in the Five of Cups in regret. And destiny with the Wheel of Fortune. So just be sure not to fall too fast, which it says right underneath it, falling fast. So don't overlook the red flags and fall too quickly because it's going to leave you in regret in the end. So I'm going to put these cards together. And then we have Destiny. A reunion with a twin flame is a destined event. And the Star. Hope, optimism are a powerful love magnet for you right now. So by having hope and optimism, you will receive your destiny in a romantic relationship. Let's just get more on this with the tarot. Tell us about Destiny and the Star. Okay. We have the Queen of Pentacles. This is a feminine energy that's nurturing, practical, a hard worker, mature. So this could be you, or this could be someone coming in your way. That is the Queen of Pentacles. Tell us more. Tell us more about Destiny and Star. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is a long-term view, diligence, hard work, investing, and sustainable results. And we also have the Four of Pentacles, which is about saving money, hanging on to what you have. He's holding on to his pentacles tight. Okay, so we have all pentacles here. So with this Destiny and this Star. So this is a destined event. By having hope and optimism, you're a powerful magnet for love right now. Putting in the hard work on yourself, looking at the long-term view of things. Hold on to what you have, appreciate what you have, show gratitude to the universe for what you have and to God. But don't hang on to things so tightly that if something isn't working for you, like this card with the red flags, don't hang on to something that isn't serving your highest good. And with the Queen of Pentacles, you're nurturing, you're practical, or someone coming in is nurturing and practical into your life as a romantic partner. So don't hold on so tight to something that might not be working, because you might miss out on the new person coming in your way that is a better fit for you. And it also might be holding you back. If you're hanging on to something that isn't working, it might be holding you back from putting in the work on yourself so that you can elevate to this Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay, next we have settling. Avoid settling for less than you deserve in love. And we have passion. Keep the flame of passion alive. It's the heartbeat of love. So don't settle for somebody that you don't really want to be with because you feel like you can't do better. There is a passionate love coming your way. But like I said, don't be so stuck hanging on to something that isn't for you, that you don't move it out of the way in order to let this passion come in. Give us more on settling and passion. Don't settle for less than you deserve. You deserve a passionate love that's heartfelt. Give us more on settling and passion. Okay. We have the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfilled, contentment and satisfaction, emotional stability. So don't settle for less than you deserve, because it could stop you from getting your wishes. There might be something better for you out there. Okay, we have a few more. We have the Six of Pentacles, which is equal give and take. It can be equal give and take from the universe. It could be equal give and take in a relationship. I'm taking this as a relationship right now. Don't settle for somebody that isn't going to give you what you put into the relationship. If somebody is always taking, and never giving anything back in the relationship, it's never going to work in the long run. It's going to be too unequal, and you're just going to grow resentful of the other person. And when you're in a romantic relationship, you should be pouring into each other's cup. It shouldn't be one person putting their all in while the other person does the bare minimum, or not even the bare minimum. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands. This is about competition, challenge, but it's also about protection, maintaining control. So if you feel like you're in competition for this person and they're not giving you equal give and take, you feel like you have to compete for their time, compete with other people. It doesn't have to be just other third parties as far as them cheating or anything like that. But if you feel like you're in competition with, say, their friends, their family members, you're never put as a priority. They never put you first. They'll put their family before you. They'll put their friends before you. They might be seeing other people. And there's no equal give and take. This is not your person. You're not going to have your wish fulfilled with this person. So don't settle on this person if this is the position that they're putting you in, because the star is here. You are the star. You are the star. You should be treated like the star. The star is hope, faith, purpose, renewal, rejuvenation. So you're in this star energy, and if this person can't see it, that you feel like you're settling for, move on and find your passion elsewhere, because it's not worth, you are the star, it's not worth having to compete with others to be seen for who you are. Because you might go somewhere else, and that might be where your wish is fulfilled. If you're not a priority in the relationship, that's a huge red flag. Don't settle for less. Okay, so now we have sacrifice. Love may come with sacrifices. Evaluate what you're willing to give up. And we have butterfly. You will meet a new love interest at a party or a night out. So, let's see. Tell us about sacrifice and butterfly. And with sacrifice, evaluate what you're willing to give up. There will be give and take in a relationship, any relationship, but make sure that it's equal and that you're getting out of it what you're putting into it. And don't sacrifice yourself, your identity, for love. It's not going to be worth it in the long run. Don't lose yourself in a relationship. If somebody is trying to control you and stop you from seeing your friends, seeing your family, doing what you love to do, if they're controlling, don't give up yourself to be in this relationship, because it is not worth the sacrifice. Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords. This is mental clarity, breakthroughs, new ideas, new beginnings. And then we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a masculine energy. They're a natural leader. They're passionate. They see the big picture. They're mature. They're focused on career. And they can overcome challenges. So, this new idea that might be coming into you, or this new truth, this mental clarity, might be that it's not worth sacrificing yourself to be in this relationship. And the new love that you might meet with this butterfly could be this King of Wands. Let's get a few more on this one. Tell us more about sacrifice and butterfly. Okay, what do we have? We have the Two of Pentacles, which is about balance, but it can also be about juggling multiple priorities at the same time. It's about adaptability, balancing your decisions. So, with this, you have to have a balance in your life. Don't sacrifice so much of yourself that you lose yourself, as I was saying. Now, this might be that you met somebody new coming in, and the old person, you're trying to juggle the situation. Now, depending on your relationship, and how serious it is, if you're exclusive, you might not want to be juggling multiple relationships at once. If something's not working for you, end it before you begin a new relationship with another person, because it's not fair to the other person. Even if the relationship isn't great, it's not fair to just move on to somebody else and not be honest with the person that you were originally with and having your issues with. If things aren't working, it's better to just sacrifice that old relationship before you begin anything new. Let's get one more on this. Okay. We have the Nine of Swords in the upright. This is sleepless nights. You see how he's sitting up in the bed holding his head. Anxiety, worry, fear, depression, insomnia. So as I was saying, don't put somebody in this Nine of Swords energy. If you meet somebody new that you're interested in, sacrifice and leave the old relationship behind if you feel like it's not working. Don't try to juggle, because you're going to put the other person in this Nine of Swords, and that's only going to lead to bad karma for you. Okay, now we have gifts and apology. Gifts say, love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. An apology is never underestimate the power of a heartfelt apology. Tell us more about gifts and apology. Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles. This is about teamwork, collaboration, building something new. Usually with it's a group effort. Okay, and then we have the Eight of Cups. Now the Eight of Cups is like disappointment, walking away from something, person is walking away from these cups, abandoning, withdrawing, leaving things behind. Then we have the Hermit. The Hermit is somebody who is doing some soul searching. You're kind of isolating yourself, meditating, independence, working on yourself behind the scenes. The Chariot is forward movement, progress, integration, willpower, and control. So, we have love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. So, you might be going into this collaborative energy after walking away from some disappointment, going in, doing some self-reflecting, seeing where you need to grow within yourself, and then moving forward with your life. That's when your gifts are going to come in. After some kind of disappointment, you're going to do some soul searching, move forward, meet your tribe, meet your new group of people, and move on with your life. And that's where your gift is going to come in. That's where your ability to understand others with this Three of Pentacles, because you're going to be collaborating and working. And the gift is going to be that you're moving forward with your life. You're building relationships, not just romantic relationships, but your soul tribe, your group of friends. And with the apology out here, you maybe never got an apology. You maybe never got closure from this previous situation. You had to walk away in disappointment. You never got the closure. You never got the relief. But by going into hermit mode and doing some soul searching on this relationship, you're gaining inner wisdom, and that is allowing you to move forward and build new relationships with other people, and that's going to be your gift. Let's just get one more on these two. Gifts and apology. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands. This is inspiration, an urge to create. This is new possibilities, new opportunities for growth, new passion coming in with the Wands. This could be a passionate new affair that you begin, or new relationship with passion with the Ace of Wands. So you might meet this person through friends, a friend group. And then we kind of have that here with the butterfly, because it says you'll meet new love at a party or a night out. So you might go out with these friends and meet this King of Wands, begin this new passionate relationship after moving forward from a heartbreak and doing some introspection. And that is where your gift is going to come in. Okay. Let's just take out the Kipper. I kind of want to do the Kipper with this one. Okay. So, let's see. This is unseen, overlooking red flags, and falling fast. Moving too quickly in a relationship is going to lead to regret. Okay? And then we have the Wheel of Fortune here. With cycles, destiny, a turning point. So let's find out more with the Kipper about this unseen and falling fast. Okay? We have thoughts. So you might be thinking back on moving too fast, missing the red flags, ending up in regret, being in these cycles, and what went wrong and how it went wrong. Give us another one on this one. we have change. So that kind of goes in with the Wheel of Fortune. Cycle is closing, change is coming. Okay, now we have Destiny and Star. This is about your twin flame destiny, a destined event. A reunion with a twin flame could be a destined event. And then in this reunion with a twin flame, it doesn't have to be somebody that you were with in this life. It could be somebody from a past life that is your twin flame that you haven't even met yet. The star is the hope and optimism, powerful magnet for you right now. So your hope and magnetism, your hope and optimism are a powerful magnet for you in a relationship right now. You could be in this Queen of Pentacles energy, or you could be going towards this Queen of Pentacles. You're working on yourself. You're saving money. Like I said, don't hang on too closely to things that have not served you in the past. So what can you tell us about Destiny and Star? Destiny and Star. Okay. We have a message of concern. So again, with the message of concern, don't hang on too tightly to something that's not serving you, because it's only going to lead to bad news in the future. If something isn't serving you, it's best to just cut your losses and move on. Don't hang on to it for the sake of, I've been with this person for this long, I've been with this person for that long, we have kids together, we're married, we live together. We have mature man. Okay. So, don't hang on, like I said, to something that's not working out for you, because you could have a mature man coming your way, or you could be becoming this mature man. But as long as you're hanging on to something that isn't serving you, it's not gonna, and no good news is gonna come from it. You're just gonna waste your time and waste your life, and then you're gonna wake up in 20 years and realize that you've spent your whole life, wasted your youth on the wrong person. This message of concern could be coming from your spirit team, your guides and your guardians, that this isn't the person for you. You might be having bad luck being with this person. If it's not serving your highest good, it's going to block your blessings from coming in. Give us one more on this Destiny and Star. Okay, we have courtship. So, your hope and optimism, because you're the star and you're a powerful magnet for love right now, is going to be bringing in this courtship, okay, with this mature man or this Queen of Pentacles, okay? And you could be the Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles could be coming in. You could be the mature man, or this mature man could be coming in. And this reunion with a twin flame might be somebody you haven't met yet in this lifetime, but you've been with in past lives. And by having hope and optimism, you're going to bring this person your way. But don't hang on too tight to something that isn't working, that you're already in. Okay, so now we have settling and passion. Okay, and we have adjudication. So, you are the star. It's here twice. The star and the star. You are the star. Your hope and optimism are going to bring in new love. Okay. It's going to be a love where there's equal give and take. It's not going to be a love where there's struggle and competition and you competing for the person's attention in order to be a priority in their life, okay? If there's no give and take and you feel like you're in competition, you're not going to get this 9 of Cups. The adjudication out here could be spiritual judgment. And it can also be adjudication as far as if you're married to this person or you have children with this person that you've settled for. You might be going to court with them for, divorce, child support, visitation. And this can also be spiritual court. With the message of concern out here, it might be that things are not going well for you while you're with this person. And once you leave, you'll move towards your Nine of Cups. You'll move towards your passion. But it won't happen while you're with somebody who is not giving you your fair share and that you're settling for. Tell us more. And don't settle. If you feel like it's a struggle to love this person or be loved by this person, it is not your person. Okay. We have occupation. So with occupation, this isn't just a job. This is working on yourself, self-improvement. So after you work on yourself, which would be like the going into the hermit and doing the self-healing, your passion might come in with a new person. Oh, we got a lot of them. Okay. See. All right. So we have great fortune. So by working on yourself, you're going to come into a great fortune. And that's where your passion is going to lie. Within the community. So get out there, join your community, join events, join groups in your area, meet people, get out there. You can join a group that helps you align with who you are when you're working on yourself. So this could be if you're working on yourself, if you feel like you want to get into better shape, you can join a gym and that can become your community. If you feel like you've let your spirituality go, you might join a church or some other spiritual group where you might find your soul tribe. And then with house out here, this could be the adjudication. If you live together with your past person and you're going through divorce, you might have had a house together. You might have lived together. This is about you having stability. So find your stability. You might be getting a new house. You might be getting a new apartment. You might be moving somewhere, changing your address. And this will be a good thing for you. This is where your great fortune is going to come in. So you're going to work on yourself. You're going to build a stable foundation for yourself. You're going to get out and join the community, and then great fortune and passion are going to come your way. So tell us about the sacrifice and the butterfly. Okay, we have high honor. Okay, we have a pathway. So, with this pathway, you're going to have to make a choice. You're going to have to sacrifice something. You have a pathway. It has different options. You can go this way or you can go that way. You're going to have to sacrifice something either way. In order to gain something, you have to be willing to release something else that is no longer serving you. You cannot make space for the new to come in if the old is still lurking in the background. So either way, you're going to have to choose to give something up in order to gain something in return. And it might be very difficult. It might put you in this Nine of Swords energy because you're trying to balance and juggle things. But in the end, you are going to have to make a choice, and you are going to have to either stay where you are or move on with mental clarity to a new beginning. And by doing that, not trying to juggle multiple relationships, and seeing where your passion lies, if it's with a new person or staying in your old situation, you have to have honor in the situation. You have to make your selection and stick with it. You can't be just juggling multiple people, because it is just going to lead to hurt and regret. So if you feel like the new person is a better fit for you, if you see them as someone with high honor, maybe make that choice. If you're meeting somebody new, just make sure that you close out an old cycle before you move on to anything new. Because that's the only way to have honor in this situation. Okay, so now we have gifts and apology. Tell us about gifts and apology. Okay. We have despair. Tell us more about this gifts and apology. Okay. We have gift again, and we have imprisonment. So, if somebody hurt you and you had to walk away from a situation without any apology, nobody gave you closure, nobody apologized to you for what they did, you might be feeling a sense of despair. You had to walk away from something that hurt you. Or you might be walking away from something that's hurting you right now. And you feel like you're in despair and nothing will ever get better. You feel like you're in a mental prison over this. Just remember to go in and work on yourself, because new blessings are coming in for you. Move forward. Like I said, join the community, and then your gifts are going to come in. Okay, and now maybe this could be somebody that you didn't apologize to, that you hurt. I would say for your own karma to give the person some apology or some closure. I'm not saying get back with them. Just know that what goes around comes around, and you don't want that bad karma for yourself. But again, whether you were the one who walked away or somebody else walked away from you, somebody who's feeling like they're in prison and despair, they're in a mental prison and they're in despair, try to bring closure to the situation. If this was you and you didn't receive closure, nobody ever gave you an apology, their behavior was the closure. I know it's hard to accept, but their behavior, the way they treated you, was the closure. So just go in, do some self-reflecting so that you don't end up in a situation like this again. Build your community, build your support system, move forward, make progress, and then this new relationship is going to come in with this Ace of Wands. Okay. I'm going to be taking an oracle reading from the Soul Truth Self-Awareness deck. No. Okay. Am I focused on what I am losing or gaining? Are you going through some change? Are you scared to let go because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus from what you might lose to what you might gain? Endings are actually new beginnings. Today's soul action. Today, make a list of all the things you will gain from the change you are going through. Feel your heart. Take a breath and deepen into trust. Amazing things are coming. Okay, and that's kind of what I was saying. Like, you have a pathway, you have a choice. You're going to have to give something up in order to gain something. So, are you focused on what you're losing or what you're gaining? And you might be losing something that isn't that great in order to gain something better. You have to let go of the old to make way for the new. If you don't feel like you're getting equal treatment and you're settling for something that isn't good enough for you because you are the star, it's best to just close out the cycle and move on, because that's when your great fortune is going to come in. All right? So focus on what you're gaining and not what you're losing, because change is inevitable. This person might be somebody you thought you were going to spend the rest of your life with, and things aren't working out. Don't hang on to something that isn't serving you. Be willing to sacrifice. Be willing to let go of the old, because that is the only way you're going to, by releasing the old, it's the only way you're going to make room for the new. So you want to make a list of things you will gain from the change, okay? And then feel it in your heart. Take a breath. Trust the universe, because amazing things are coming. And then we're going to do our usual gemstone reading from this affirmation deck. Okay, what do we have here? We have Scolecite. Scolecite is a Synergy 12 Ascension Stone that embodies universal consciousness and channels inner wisdom and spiritual guidance. It activates the Soul Star chakra, facilitates deep lineage and ancestral healing, and brings a flow of light energy. Scolecite also restores peace and helps with accurate dream interpretation. I seek higher wisdom and connection. My guides are with me, bringing healing to me and my lineage. Okay, so you might need spiritual guidance with this decision. You might not be sure what path to take. So what I would say is you could meditate, you could work with Scolecite, call on your guides and your guardians and your ancestors, meditate, because in meditation you might see the solution, see a pathway that you didn't see before. Call on your ancestors for guidance and support. Call on your guardian angels. Call on your spirit guides. Call on your spirit team. Okay? Because, and then also with your dreams, what are your dreams telling you? Because sometimes we don't see things with our conscious mind, but we might have a dream. And if you focus on remembering your dreams, before you go to sleep, set an intention that you'll remember what your dreams are, because sometimes you'll see something in your dream that is in your subconscious mind that you've been pushing to the back of your head And that might give you a clearer message on how you should proceed in a situation. You might not realize your true deep feelings, and then you might have a dream and recall it, and the emotions that that dream brings up in your head might give you the guidance that you need, that's back in your subconscious mind, that is going to help you make a decision one way or another. So again, scolecite might be a good stone to meditate with, carry with you. So that is the reading. If you liked it and it resonated with you, please comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. Have a good day. Bye-bye.